Hi everyone. Some people had questions about the MISTI, so I figured I would do another video. I did one a while back on it, but I got my MISTI in 2015, and at the time, this is the color that they had. Now, since then, they've come out with black, they've come out with mint, and they've come out with a bigger one too, but this is, I think well, including everything, but like the whole thing, it's 10 by 8, okay? But then you get this in here. The reason why I say to buy these instead of a knockoff is in the back, you have all this foam. This is how thick the foam is. Trying to see if it'll focus. So you got a sturdy piece of foam. And when I stamp, I'm crazy. So what I'll do is, sometimes when you stamp, you'll get all ink here. I bring it right to the sink with my toothbrush and Dawn dish liquid, and I'm all scrubbing. The whole thing's getting wet. The foam's getting wet over here. It's fine. Just recently, it started pulling up, I think, over here because of all because I get the whole thing wet. I don't mean to, but it happens. I just put hot glue and then just put something heavy on it, and it it was only coming up a little bit, but with that, I'm rough with it, so it has lasted since 2015. Now, I'm going to tell you about the inside of it. It's going to come like this, and it's going to come with sheets of paper that is like this, and it sits inside. But I got this little mouse pad thing sold separately. This also has foam on it, and that's how thick that is. And I just put that in there for extra foam, extra, when you're stamping down, it gives a better impression, because if I know there's knockoffs out there that sell it, it's like this part and then this is the same. You're not going to get, it's not going to be good. It's not, if you have a very detailed stamp, it's not going to be good. It's just not. It comes with 2 magnets. They come with round magnets, and I just put, you got to be careful because they can break when they click together. I just put washi tape on mine so it's easier to pull up. You can buy longer magnets. They have the magnet shaped like this. But I'm going to show you another trick that I do. When I go to stamp something, usually to hold it more steady, I'll take this runner tape and I'll just put a little bit, just like that, and put it on here, just so it holds it. Because sometimes when you put the magnets on, right, and then you go to lift it up, sometimes the paper lifts up just a little bit. So then you got to keep getting it, pushing it to the corner, fixing it, and then putting your magnets back down. So that's why I just put a little bit of tape just to hold it. Now, they also sell little L magnets like this, so that if you have a certain stamp and you want it in a certain place, if you put that magnet over here, it'll center it just a certain way. I don't even bother with that. I just put it exactly on the page wherever I want it. So let me show you. Let me get, all right. Here's a Gina K stamp from, I bought this about 6 months ago, never used it. Vintage Summer. I think it's so cute. I love the hot air balloon. I love that right there. So anyway, I took the butterfly from it. So what I would do is put it somewhere on my page. I'll just put it right here in the middle. Okay? And I'll pick it up with the MISTI and I'll press down. Okay? Now that was so sticky that, see, everything lifted up. That normally doesn't happen. It did today. That normally doesn't happen, but you just, push it back in, and plus I put the tape there so it's not really going anywhere anyway. All right, and so now I'm going to ink this up. and press down. Now, that came out perfect. I don't need to stamp it again. But let's say there was an issue and I needed to restamp. Then you just re-ink. And you can stamp as many times as you want. And it's not going to move. Alright? It's going to be the same. If you don't want to put the little bit of tape on it to hold it still, then just keep positioning it when you open the door. But this is really for those pesky stamps that have a lot of detail, and it's tough to get on one try, so you got to keep stamping. But I'm going to tell you, this VersaFine Clear is awesome. Like if I was using Gina K, I guarantee you I'd have to stamp it a few times. But this got it in one shot. And you see how detailed that is. It got it in one shot. These inks are awesome. And I would get them if I were you. If you're thinking about what kind of inks to get. I have tons of Tim Holtz. I have tons of Gina K. And I have a few of these. And these just, any little detail, they work great. I had Stampin' Up! Too, but I gave those away. So between Stampin' Up! And VersaFine Clear, I would pick that as my winner as far as very detailed stamps go. So that's really just the gist of everything. You know, that's the tip I do. I just put a little bit of tape and hold it down. Plus the magnets. I made sure to get the mouse pad. And that's it, really. Now, when I bought it, it was $60. I think now they're selling for $70. All right. And I know it's expensive. It's expensive and it's a big hit to take at one time. But certain stamps are very pesky. And I think it's a good investment. I wouldn't go for the knockoff simply because they don't have all the foam and all that. You really need that to cushion it when... Otherwise, it might be uneven on your table, and then you'll get a bold print over here, and then not so much over here because nothing's level. You know, the foam helps everything level, and it helps it get a good impression. So I wouldn't skimp out, and I would actually buy it. It'll last you a long time. I mean, I've dropped this thing. I've put water on it many a times. And it's fine. I mean, you can just get Windex and clean it afterwards. This doesn't even need to be cleaned because the ink didn't get anywhere. But sometimes when you're stamping with certain stamp pads, you know, you'll get ink. And if you do get ink over here and you stamp, the ink's not going anywhere. Don't worry about it. Just your stamp will go here. It's raised up higher than like if you get a whole bunch of ink over here, it won't touch your paper, so you don't have to worry about that. I think that's pretty much it. I don't think I have anything else to say about it, other than it's a great product. If anybody has any questions or concerns, let me know, and I'll do my best to answer you, but if I were you, I would get the MISTI. And if anyone doesn't know, it stands for Most Incredible Stamping Tool Invented. That's why they call it the MISTI. That's what it stands for. Does it even have it over here? Sometimes it does. Let's see. Sometimes it does say that. No, but that's what it stands for. Most Incredible Stamping Tool Invented. And it is worth every penny. So, thanks for watching. Happy crafting. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.